What?
Camera facing forward or backward?
Oh. Yeah, it's facing this way.
Not question.
All right. I'm going to put this on it. Always wear your PFD. Something you don't want to learn the hard way. Huh?
Especially if it's cold.
Yeah, or anything. Especially when you have bad lungs. You have bad lungs. You don't want to be swimming. All right, let's ease it back. Maybe you want to grab that side and just sort of help me ease it back into the water. And you let me able to pull it that way. Hot waterproof boots. All right. No, you got to push. Think you can push it?
Your weight on it? Who knows?
I'll lean forward. Here we go. Keep going. Hey, after work, if you want to go fishing, take you out on the boat. Huh? No. 4 o'clock he gets off. Oh, really? Voila.
You're on there.
I'm in. There you go. All right. Oh, I gotta get that transducer down. Come on. Come on. Yes.
I got 9 more minutes or something.
There it goes.
Not my time.
All right. All right. Always have to take a breather after we launch. Huh? Yeah, it's the asthma. It's definitely the asthma. And I have lots of inhalers with me. Good morning. That was all. All right. All right, buddy.
Start walking.
Huh?
Start walking forward. I get there better early.
Yeah.
Catch fish.
I'll catch lots of fish, no doubt. No doubt. 2 months. Is that you, Scott? Huh? Yeah. Did you? Well, maybe I'll troll this over here on the way over there. Okay. Yeah, we get a minute, swing by. I want Oh, here, I'll swing. You know what? I always have a minute. I always have a minute. You know, if you're Russian fishing, you're doing it wrong. If you don't have a minute fishing. But this is my new rig. Actually, it's a repurchase of my old rig. I had one of these years ago, and I just loved it.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have it fail. Yeah, I like those rigs, but I'm sorry. The reason you have
Yeah, you know
that's a beauty.
you know what? It really is a great little.
Fish on.
Oh, got it! He's got one.
So fish on, Sam. Fish on. How long did you stay in the water? 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
How did you not die?
No, they fished me out half dead. I should have died.
Yeah.
But they fished me out half dead, and
Sam.
Hey Sam, look good you. I got enough room for Sam.
See what I got?
You did. I saw it.
Yeah, I ordered them on Amazon. Sitting out here that day. Still not. This is only about 13, 14.
Boy.
Sambo, fish. Oh yeah.
Well, just bring it in.
Oh no, we don't take them out of the water.
Oh, okay.
I use this little gun. He's only about
Yeah.
about 12. And I never touched a fish until Friday.
Really?
And every fish every day. If you don't have one, you need one. A friend of mine showed me that 2008.
So you just
You reach
stick
down,
it in their mouth and
well, you pull it open,
right,
reach down and put that on the hook.
and it grabs the hook
And then
and
you
you
pull
can.
the hook
flips
in
the
and
hook
take
around.
the bite out. Every time.
Where'd you get
By
that?
Mark. By Mark.
$5.
$5 or $6.
No way.
Yeah, he showed me
That's
those.
great.
I used to use these,
And
Yes.
and these are killers.
Yeah. I
And
don't
you
use
slide it
those.
down and you put them down there.
Yep.
But no, and the thing is, so you pull the fish up and you just bring it about half up, so you get it face up and then
you want the line to be tight.
Yes.
But you can just chase it.
Well,
right
Kathy,
to the
my
hook.
wife said I should bring home fish today for dinner, so I'll be fishing for keeps for 5 good ones anyway.
So are you going to use a triple hook then?
Yeah.
you trout fish.
Yeah. Today,
Well,
Kathy wants me to bring home some
that's
trout.
his
So
third one since we came out here.
really,
And I caught 2. I had one on each. I had one over here and one over here, and I had fish on both at the same time.
I had to take one.
you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
So we were up in there.
Oh, and the sheriff's divers were here Saturday,
Yeah.
and they ran across some of my gear in the bottom of the lake. This rod, I
Yeah.
cleaned it up as good as
Oh,
new.
it was underneath.
They found one of my rods out of the 5, and all my
That's a
tackle.
dandy.
All your tackle.
Yeah. So I cleaned up
Where were you at?
Spendy.
out there. But yeah, I really wanted an ultralight, but this was my most expensive rod.
Yes.
And
Who fish you out?
oh, well, after a half hour, they found that kayak, and Chris and Laron had jumped in. It was a tandem, and they paddled out and tied a rope to my kayak that was upside down. I was holding on to it.
Kayak.
What?
You did save your kayak.
Yeah, we have my kayak. I gave it to my son.
I'm done kayaking, huh?
I am. I can't get back
Were
in it.
you low in the kayak or were you on the
I was
short kind
sit on top, but what ended, I have outriggers on my kayak. One broke off when I lifted a underwater cable
Oh,
with my anchor, and it broke off. And then the other one flipped me with a wave, and that's what put me in the water. And
ah,
it was I couldn't breathe because my lungs are terrible.
oh,
I only have a little over one lung, and so as soon as I hit that cold water, I gasped. I couldn't breathe, and I knew I was
can
in
only
trouble.
imagine. That's just
I knew I was in trouble that day. But yeah, I was. But now I got my. See, I even look. Look at that. I got LED lights.
this is.
I was fishing. I was fishing Saturday night and then at night. And these are so cool. Look like a disco boat.
Hey, are you bass fishing yet?
What's that?
Bass fishing at night? Oh yeah. I see
Oh.
that lure over there. Look,
I have a lot of. I do a lot of bass fishing. That's my primary. But Kath wants me to bring home some trout today, so this is my live well. This is my live well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I put my trout in there and I
Tell
throw
you
it in the
something?
water.
So I had one that I used to use, and I went out in the ocean, and of course it was sitting back here, and it got salt water it got all rusted.
Rusted.
And you know what? I took it down to my store
Yeah.
and sold it for $30.
Yeah.
All
Awesome.
rusted because there's
All rusted.
Awesome. Well,
Hey, call me sometime. Leave me your number.
I will.
Well, I mean, just call me, but you gotta
Yeah,
leave a
I'll
message.
text it to you.
Well, but you gotta tell me who it is.
I
Else I go,
will.
who's texting me?
I will.
And I don't
I
know
don't
you
know
out.
who people are either.
Oh, by the way, have you met Ed?
Ed,
I'm
have we
Ed.
met? I don't think we have.
He's
Nope.
the guy I told you all about, and he's the kayak master.
I got
Oh,
a Hobie. This guy out here's got a Hobie just like
yeah, I
the one
saw
I
it.
have. Mine's yellow though, so if I lose it, you can see it.
Well, in my on my YouTube channel, I tell people, always label your kayak with your name, address, and phone numbers, because if they find that and not you,
Yep.
they know something went wrong. And so always, there are little things like
That's a
that
smart
that you
thing to
do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I just held on to my kayak for dear life. This thing,
And
this
it's what
level
saved,
3
it's
won't.
what saved you. You
Yeah,
think?
it did. Because I had
If you'd have been
I had so much clothes and 2 jackets on that it was too heavy for this.
for that.
And as soon as I let go of my kayak, I wanted to test that PFD. I went down. And I said, "We're holding on for dear life." So for 40 minutes, you're thinking, "Am I going to drown or freeze to death?"
Yep.
Well, you're lucky you didn't die of hypothermia.
Well, I was 92 core temp when they got me. Couldn't feel my
They take
skin,
you
my
to-
legs,
they
my
take you to
hands.
the hospital or something.
It flew me.
Well, thank
Yeah, they flew me over there.
that happened.
How'd they fly you out of here?
They
took you out.
the helicopter landed at Great Meadow.
Yeah.
They drove me over there. The ambulance did, and they took me from
Here, they're ever gonna put.
Did you
rescue
go to
back in
Medford?
there?
Medford or Klamath Falls?
Klamath. That's where I'm at. So
Yeah.
my wife.
You live in Klamath?
Yeah.
What part of town?
Just above the downtown on Washington Street in the old neighborhood.
Okay, I know where Washington is.
Yeah, that's
The
where.
President Streets.
Yes, yeah. I love that neighborhood. The people are really nice. Really, I mean, you can't buy good neighbors typically, and it's just, when I met all the neighbors when we were shopping for a house, I said, "Okay, I like this neighborhood." I really bought the neighborhood, not the house.
You've
My
been
wife
down-
bought the house.
You've been down to my store,
I have.
down to Keepers.
Yep. I sure have.
Well, I live up in North Hills and I feel the same way about North Hills.
Yeah, it was because the neighbors are generational,
Yeah.
and they're just nice people.
Just lived too many generations.
Well, my son, he's working right now up at the restaurant. He's a dishwasher. Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah,
Job's a job.
I was a
Are you
dishwasher at his
staying up?
age.
Are you staying up here?
Oh no,
You
drove
drive
up.
back. I saw this in your pickup the other day. Ed came up.
Yeah.
You're sitting in your pickup.
See my next viewfinder right here, my fish finder.
Yeah, does it find fish?
Yeah, it does. And look, this is pretty cool. I went side imaging, so it's got side imaging now, so I can see what's left and right of my boat. So I know which side to cast in, which is really great.
Get some
This thing, it's got everything.
So what did that run you?
Everything just under 3.
3,000.
Right, just
You
under
didn't
3,000.
get- bought it.
My Hobie was 32.
I
That's where we
know.
bought it.
I love this thing.
This is, you know what?
Didn't you say you bought it on Amazon?
Everything. This was an Amazon purchase.
Well, I bought these sleeves on Amazon. After I saw yours, I came out here and I got fishing and I got on my phone. I go Amazon. I started looking through them. There was 18 of them for no, there's 12 of them for $18.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
You're better off in this than you were in your kayak.
Oh, I totally agree with you. And it
I
just
mean,
slides. It's just as easy as my kayak because I have a truck and it just slides in and out. And you know, I just take the electronics off
Yeah,
and then I just drive away. But
and that's man,
this is a lithium ion battery. It's a 100 amp hour lithium battery. So it's really light, but it lasts forever.
yes.
So I'm not gonna run out of power.
What does that cost?
400.
400, yeah.
They've come down a lot in price. So that 2 years ago, that's $1,000 just for that battery.
That's a spin. That's a spin to your
Oh, the power center?
no
Yeah.
your electric.
Yeah,
motor.
the
That's a
Newport's an X series, so this is saltwater rated too.
yeah.
So you know, when I want to go to the coast and fish the harbors and the mouths of the rivers, I can use that.
Yeah, and that battery.
Yeah, I have a great battery.
$400, huh?
Yeah, that's all it costs. I know it sounds expensive, but when you're dealing with lead acid, and lead acid, when it starts to get about 50%, it drops off.
Yeah.
Real bad. And your motors, you know, goes from 55 foot-pounds of torque to 10 pounds of torque. Well, I'll check in on you guys later. I'm going to do some trolling.
I just wanted to see this. I've been trying to tell him, you know.
Hey, I've
kind of
seen them. A lot of bass fishermen go figure.
Well, you know, see,
Being able to stand up and hold on, and
Yep.
that's just built very nice.
well, this is tough as life. My last one lasted 15 years, never a puncture in it.
Yeah.
15 years that thing lasted.
Yep.
And you just can't. And I sold it as good as new.
Yeah.
So, people,
See what this guy's doing.
what?
Rubbing that pot. Oh,
Well, it's just the bait,
Oh.
power bait.
We
oh, I thought maybe you just in your hand.
Well, I do, but I got to make it dense.
Yep.
So
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't
right.
fall off.
Well, see, I use a single hook or a triple hook.
This is a treble because it's just a spinner and
Oh,
and then he puts power bait on the back of
yeah.
and it works.
and
See,
by the way,
That's about a 2
that's a
to 1
blue
difference
fox,
there.
but it's not blue.
Right. I love blue Vibrix.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Yep.
Because they actually emit a sonic sound. So at night, they work really good too.
So,
Now, do you catch trout at night?
Yeah.
Do some?
Yeah, that's what we did Saturday night.
so Friday, I was getting ready to put my boat in. The guy pulled around. I wasn't very far down. I wouldn't worry about. So he's putting his boat in, and it's only like an 8 or 10 foot little. I
Right.
call it a dinghy.
Yeah.
And he's putting it in there, and the wind's blowing pretty
Ah.
good on Friday. You
Yeah.
weren't working that day.
Yeah.
You saw me when I came in. With
I
you.
did.
Anyway, he says, and so I was kind of helping him, a little bit, because the wind was blowing, and I says, and he says, "That your boat?" And I says, "Yeah, it's a nice boat." And I says, "Why don't you just go fishing with me?" So we took his boat out, and put it up there, and he went out with me. Lester Klein, he's from Medford, and he was a great guy to go fishing with, and he said he'll come up this week sometime. And we're down. By the way, I'm down at Aspen, Site 5. He's in Site 3.
Well, we stocked Aspens Friday night.
Okay, did
That's
they
what we
stock
thought.
it down there?
Yeah, Friday night.
We thought so.
And that's why, I mean, Friday, or it was Saturday night, or Thursday night we did it. Friday night. It was Friday night because Saturday, all the fish, you just troll 8 feet of water along the coastline there. Oh my God. I
So
mean,
they didn't
half a
plant-
lap, bam,
So
limit
they
out.
didn't plant it down here.
They did
That's
it
why.
Aspen.
That's why we're not getting them here in the.
Right. They planted it at Aspen on Friday.
I tell you,
I know.
there's a couple of dead fish out in front
Yep.
of the docks, and that's another sign of
Yeah, it's
plant
stocking.
fish.
Yeah, he
It's
said,
really shocking.
"Oh, I saw a fish right there by the dock." I was like, "Whoa."
That's where we stocked it.
Well, we're doing good right here.
I know you are. No
I
reason to
even got a
move.
pole in. I've been talking.
Me too.
You don't have. Oh yeah, that's right. You had 2 fish. You got a double.
I know, and I got a hook off of one, and I threw the weight off the other. Well, I forgot to let go of the
Hey.
bail.
Throw that one out. It's ready to go. Throw that little one out till you get hooked.
Well, I get there. I'm talking.
No rush. If you're brushing fishing, you're just not doing it right.
That's like old Les. So I take this guy Les over there and we go, and he says, well, I'll tell you where my honey hole is, but it wasn't really a honey hole because I knew that. So we go out across the lake over there. There's dark,
Ooh. Man, I thought you had a bite.
No, I
there's a dark.
Sam was gonna
So
go
we,
eat.
so we went over there and got kind of out of the wind a little bit. And he says he's fished the river a lot, but not a lake. So I mean, he's learned a lot. So anyway,
Right.
we get out there and I cast out. 10 minutes later, I got a fish on it. I reel it in. Well, my pole ended up catching 4 over there. He reeled in 3 of them on my pole. I let him reel him in, and then he wanted to keep them for his wife because they love to eat fish. So we
Yeah.
were keeping the fish. And matter of fact, there were some really nice ones over there.
Well, I'm fishing some for
Big
dinner
ones.
today, so
We got one for the camp host in Aspen.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what I did Saturday. I gave it all to the Sunset host. Yeah, because he's got a whole family over there, so I had some huge
He said
ones.
he
And,
only wants one at a time. And I said, okay,
I'll always say,
we'll give him fresh fish.
my hosts always say, "Give them to us." I said, "All right."
Well, I
But
asked,
today, Kathy wants them.
Big ones or little ones? Did she put in her order?
Well, I'll get. Once you catch 5, you're catching for big ones.
Well,
you catch 5, you're not supposed to fish.
I never.
Oh no, you catch at least as many as you want.
Not
Once
after you catch
that
5,
5th
you
one, you're
can't.
done.
You gotta. Your 5th
Really?
one, you gotta quit.
Yeah, you got to stop.
If you have 5 and you're still fishing, you'll get a ticket.
No,
Well, then I'll only keep the big ones.
So no, but only keep 4.
No, just keep 4, and then keep
Oh,
letting
okay.
5 go.
There you go. That's smart.
Yeah, no. Once you,
I don't know
we.
this trick.
I've been there.
it's just like Klamath Lake. If you fish on Klamath Lake and once you catch a fish,
We only catch one.
One.
You're done.
Yep, you're
But
done.
if you catch one, you can't keep fishing.
Wow.
So that's why I turn them all
4
loose unless I'm
and
taking.
work the fish.
yeah.
It's funny. I'll bass fish and I catch trout all the time on my square bills. They'll hit that lipless. They'll hit my square bills.
Yeah,
They'll hit it.
I like that lure.
See, I
I painted that.
that's all I use is the
I
single.
paint my own lures.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And I keep power bait on
I use egg hook,
and
Yeah.
and that's why we catch.
Well,
They go.
this one-
Why do you want such
this
a
one's
hook?
set up. This one's set up with a single hook.
Yeah,
This is a drop shot setup here.
I like it.
And so I can adjust this as high or low, but typically I go about 2 feet off bottom.
Yeah.
And I'll just let it sit there with the worm and see if I can grab me a bass that way.
somebody left me some worms up on the dock.
My best.
Oh,
We took the dog in to
Well, 3
Go
worms.
for a
but
little run, it
3 worms is 3 worms.
yeah, 3 worms, is a lot of worms.
It
'Cause you're
can
just-
be,
Yeah.
especially if
got
you're
them all-
fishing. Especially if you're not bass fishing, but if you're fishing for perch.
Oh,
Oh, I can catch 5 or 6 perch on one.
I
little
spent all
ship.
day yesterday cleaning all my tackle
Oh, you
boxes
look
that
nice.
they
It really
that
does.
they recovered.
although you recovered those.
Yeah, well, the blue ones they didn't, but this one, I mean,
Nice.
this one,
Does it float?
no, this thing's
But
these floated,
yeah,
but this one is all terminal tackle stuff. I had to clean every one of those hooks and weights and stuff like that yesterday, and and then
glad
broke
that-
down that rod and
glad that you got the pan to clean it.
yep. All right, guys, let's go
All right.
fishing.
Hey, nice visiting.
Had nice meeting you,
You too, Mike, right?
Mike. You
Mike.
got it.
What's your last name?
Ruffino.
Ruffino. Okay,
Yeah,
were you
good
gonna,
Italian then.
Hey,
you're gonna
no,
text me or something?
no kids
Yeah, I
that
will.
went to Mazama though.
What?
No kids that went to Mazama.
No, we're not from this area.
Okay, see,
We're
we-
from
we both
California.
taught at Mazama he taught what 31 years.
34.
34
San
years.
Joaquin Valley mostly was
Like
my married life.
23. So if
I
they
was
had
raised
gone
in
through
Santa
there,
Barbara and ended up living in the valley, San Joaquin, in
then
California.
you moved up after all
My
the
health-
kids got away.
My health fell apart and
Oh.
I retired early and I moved up here where it was affordable.
Yeah,
This is what I do now.
yeah, but house that you sold down there paid for your house up here. pretty
did.
easy, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
With a little
Because we
bit
were
of
living in LA at the time.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome to board anytime. You want to fish out.
Will do.
You get to walk around a little more in here.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't stand up in boats very well. I don't stand up very well. I have a hard time. I have
balance problem.
yeah, I have a blood clot in my brain, and then I have a lot of strokes, and it messes with my equilibrium a lot. So I need stability.
Yeah. No, that seat is stability and so is that.
This is comfortable seat.
what-
Yeah, I put,
That-
What kind of
That,
fish finder is
that is your,
this is a Garmin Striker 7 side view.
Does that have a GPS?
Yes, everything. I think I've already put waypoints in this lake.
What-
My downrigger's not working. My,
think about it.
I don't know. My depth finder doesn't. I get pulled over 20 feet.
Well, this lake, you and I know it pretty good. We don't even need a fish finder in this lake.
Hey, have you gotten into the kokanee ever?
Yes. Yeah, they're 35 feet right now. I'm seeing huge schools of them.
I talked to a guy that did
Yeah.
that yesterday.
Yeah, they're pulling them out.
They're catching them. I was
They
just
sure
gonna
are.
Tell you,
You jigging or
I
trolling?
just
No.
saw, look,
they were trolling.
there's fishes jumping out there.
So they're here.
Yeah, you see them?
We were over here and I told Scott, I saw a fish jump. This is
Yeah.
where I want to go.
Just those two wakes out there, two fish
That's
jump.
what I suggested even before we saw the fish jump down here.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they planted an aspen because they didn't plant.
Oh my God, yeah.
They're down there then.
They're jumping out there.
Where between here and Aspen is a good place to?
North of the green gazebo, 8 feet of water to the Aspen ramp. That's where I'm going right now. I'm just going to troll it. And I should catch my limit in no time, and then we'll work on the bass. Got to get my wife dinner.
Good luck.
See you guys.
If we're still here when you come back, stop by and show us what you got.
Absolutely.
I love that rig.
Me too. That's good. A little trolling. I'll keep big ones. Well, we keep the big ones. Legals, we ain't keep. Seven feet, 18 feet here. Usually a good spot, guys. Sorry, I can't really read what you're saying. Visiting with my fishing buddies out here. Now we get to fishing. All right. Let's get to fishing. This is gonna be fun. Look at the day. It's gorgeous out here, guys. Perfect. Don't need a jacket. Oh my God, this is great today. You just want days like this. Well, the water's 51.44 degrees. So as soon as I get a hit, I cut engine and we pull it in. So you can tell, usually if you troll at 3, only the big ones will hit it. I mean, if I go to 2, then the legals will start hitting, which are 8-inch or bigger. Little. They're not as much fun to catch. But, we'll catch it. This is one of my waypoints here. There's an underwater table right here. And, like a somebody's table. Well, the fish like to hide out there. And let's get this off the side view because I don't want side view. And I go to my split screen and my A-scope. So I got 3 different sonars going right now. Scott and Ed, really nice. I mean, everybody's. I mean, you're fishing. It's just like I said. There's no reason to be in a bad mood here. It's perfect right now. No wind. Water's gorgeous. Okay, we're at 8.5 feet, which is where I want to be. I don't expect, right north of that green gazebo up ahead, which is about 200 yards. It's when I usually start to get some hits. There's a boat sitting there, so I have to go around them. Hopefully they're casting towards shore. You can see the bottom. It's real pretty water. I mean, it's just, you just see the right through the water on the bottom of the lake. It's so pretty. It's all rocky, area here. So all rocky here. We had a wedding here Saturday. So did some evening fishing on Saturday night. I should have recorded Saturday morning because I caught a ton of fish. But now that I'm recording, probably won't catch nothing. But yeah, we'll catch some. We'll have to catch them. I'm here all day. I am here all day. Oh, and yes, I got some of my tackle back and one rod. And I cleaned it up yesterday. Pretty cool. It's as good as new right there. It was my most expensive rod. It's just not the one I wanted retrieved. I wanted one of my ultralights. But I do have a Cajun Custom coming this week, so that'll be my ultralight. I got 3 rods here. I've got a split drop shot setup, spinner setup, and lipless crank setup. We're using the spinner right now because we're basically trolling for my for trout for my wife because my wife wants fish. Okay, we're just coming up on the green gazebo. We're at 9 feet of water, 8.9. 9.2 now. We should be getting into the strike zone here along this coastline. Now, I wish those guys weren't so close to the shore because I like to get in about 6 feet of water. We're going to come in a little bit. Come in just a bit. I don't see nothing on the fish finder yet, but we're just parallel to green gazebo here. I wonder where they're casting. They should cast towards the shore. They're just sort of sitting there. I don't know which way they're casting. They're really not telling me right now. I hate it when people come in between me and my spots. We're gonna hug the shoreline a bit. Oh, there's a bite. These trout like to hug the shoreline here. They're freshly stocked. We're at 6 feet of water. I think I'm gonna be okay with these guys. This area I'm coming up on is actually a really good bass spot for me. We're at 4.5 feet of water. And should be getting some bites. There's some trout on my fish finder. This is a really good spot. Yeah, I've lost 40 pounds. I know you guys can't tell, but I have lost 40 pounds this year. It's 10 pounds a month. We're shooting for 100 pounds. So I can see my belt without the aid of a mirror. 5 feet depth. We're going to hug this. We should be good. Around these guys, I hope. Five and a half feet depth. Get their fishing to the left of their boat. I always try to give everybody good leeway. Don't interrupt their fishing patterns. See, this area right here we're going over, it's got a lot of good cover. The bass love it. We'll come back here for bass later. 30 degree spot. I didn't interrupt you guys, did I? I didn't interrupt you guys, did I? Okay. I just started. But we just stocked on Friday and they're running along this coastline. So you'll catch them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. It'll pick up, believe me. I mean, we just put 1,200 fish right over here. So you're gonna catch them. You'll catch them. Got one on one of my lures, guys. Today. Awesome. That's fantastic. I love it when people catch stuff on my lures. And they tell me Saturday, a guy caught 5 fish on my lures and he lost the lure. So he came into the store and bought a lot more. He lives in Idaho. Yeah, I made him a fan real quick. I am terrible at fishing. I love it when people say, "You're terrible at fishing, aren't you?" I go, "Yep, I am." And I say it proudly. I am terrible at fishing. There's trout. There's some trout here. Starting to see them right up here. So let's see if we can get a bite off of this spinner. We're going to work the shoreline. And if we don't get it on this, we'll go, I could go with that lipless. I really think they did the lipless too. That's a good lipless. Recovered, a month in the water. Still looks as good as me. I always want people to have fun. I tell them where to fish, how to fish. Even give them a lure every once in a while. Five and a half feet of water. This is about where they pulled me in when they pulled me out of the water, right about here. I really did do a lot of floating out in the middle of this lake. Man, an old cat. Oops. Old cat. Oh, someone's got a fire going. Always hurts my lungs. Wood burning, as much as you enjoy it, I don't. Here's some more trout right here. Got some more. Got some ospreys up here. So I can't read you what you guys are saying. So we'll go forward there. But howdy. How you doing this morning? You know? How could you go wrong? Not today. Today's beautiful. Oh man, I love this. I think I might do this all day. I'm shocked I didn't get a hit yet, guys. Finally did get one bite, but nothing to pull in. So we're coming up on Aspen Point here. And we're going to work Aspen Point a little bit up here. So I might just drift a bit up here and work it. See what happens. (51.09 degrees) water temperature. We're at 6 feet. This is a really good point right here. The trout do like to hang around points. Let's see what happens. Look at the viewfinder. We're on the point now. Not picking up anything. There's one little guy, probably a perch. Okay, let's come into the bed. They got a little cove here. Going to drift a bit here. We're going to work this cove. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hey, I know there's fish here. We'll try that lipless on the way back. We'll probably catch a big one with that. Baby duck. Spinner's not spinning. Let's see. Wrapped up on itself. Couple one. You know what? Let's try the lipless. You know, this lipless I actually painted silver, but I put a spinner on the back. So it looks like a swimmer. This looks like a swimming bait. Rather large for a trout butt. Beautiful thing. I haven't tried this pole yet because this is one that was in the water for a month. But I cleaned it up yesterday, greased it, relubed it, restrung it. See how it casts. I did not adjust. All right. I did not adjust. Yeah, tension. So let's do that. Okay, there's that. Drag is set pretty good. Over 20 pounds of beautiful cast. Let's see what happens. Feels good. I mean, the reel. I mean, like I said, I broke it apart. And redid this reel completely. Probably better than new. Re-greased it, re-oiled it. Feels real good. This really is a very good spot. I don't know what that thing is. Oh, beep, 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 beep. Oh. There's a rattle trap. So got a few kayakers out here today. Can't beat that. Well, I can't because I got this. It's better. Let's do a little trolling with this thing. Three, one, two. So we're going to troll with my rattle trap. We're gonna see what we can fish up. That means we gotta go a little deeper. This is my boat. Yes, I have retired my kayak or the boat because I am now traumatized. All right, let's see what we can do with the rattle trap. Be nice, catch a nice largemouth, or smallies love rattle traps. We'll see if I can get a smallmouth on this. And this is a good smallmouth area. Smallmouths like rocks. I catch a lot of smallmouths along the shoreline, so let's see what happens. Got a legal size trout bed. This is off that point. Very good spot. Aspen Point. So we'll get a smallmouth. Smallmouth at this temperature will start to respawn. So they're coming in awfully hungry. So we don't keep bass by then. Couple bites. All right, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see what happens. This feels like a trophy trout. All right, here we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Tighten up my. Oh, come on, you're big. Oh, he's big. He's big. He was pulling on my drag. Oh, come on. Give this 1 month underwater pull a little bit of workout here. My net right next to me. Hey guys, here comes a good one. Oh, let's see what he is. He hasn't jumped, so I don't think it's a trout. Turn off the engine. Oh, come on. Trout love to jump. Let's see what you are. Oh, you are. Oh my God. This could be my. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You bit for my net. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Oh shit. Shit. He's right there. Oh my God. That's the biggest one I've ever seen in my life. Did you see him? He has to be about 7 pounds. That's my, he's huge. He's right here. My net wasn't big enough. That's all right. Oh, I wouldn't have kept him, but I got him on video. Oh my God. In this lake, that's the biggest I've ever caught. Oh my God, he's huge. I got him on a lipless. I've never seen one that big. That was my personal best. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Let's see if he'll hit it again. Oh my God, he's huge. I've never seen one that big. Oh my God. Oh my God, he was a good 2 feet. 2-footer. Oh. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful fish. He looked like a steelhead. Oh my God. Oh my God. I couldn't have kept that guy. My morals would say put him back. Oh my goodness. Let's see what. Oh, you guys, did you guys see all that? He's a good 2-footer. Oh, and his mouth was huge. I've never seen, I mean, besides steelhead, he was steelhead size, guys. Oh, and he fought like a trout, I mean, a bass. He did not jump at all, which is great. My net was not big enough for that one. Oh my God. Oh. Well, let's see what else we got. We're sticking with the lipless. We are going to stick with the lipless. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh my God, yeah. That was a good 24-inch fish, guys. Good 7-pounder. That was, you can't get. And we got him in the boat so we can count him. But he was just too big for my net. And I need a bigger boat. Oh my God, guys. That was just, oh my goodness. That was the catch of the day right there, guys. I don't think we're going to beat that one. But we're going to stick with the lipless. I told you, I can paint a good lure. And he just went after it. Oh, yeah. He hit it a few times before he choked it in. That was great. Oh my God. I've never seen a trout that big before in my life. So definitely rewind that. I don't know how good a picture we got, but it was huge. Good 2-footer. Never caught a 2-footer plus. That was my personal best right there, guys. Personal best. Got a few more bites here. A few more bites. Waiting for it to hit. Might be hitting some rocks. I don't know. Come on. Wow. That was steelhead size right there. I didn't even think this lake had one that big. That was a holdover. He's been growing here a long time. Wow. Wow. I'm going to say wow a lot today. But I'm going to, we're going to go a little deeper here. We're at 6 feet. We're hitting rocks here with my lipless. Get troll a little faster. Get the lip up a little bit. Okay, we are stuck on the rock. We're on a rock. So I'm gonna go back and loosen me up. Just too shallow. Oh, the sun did not put the motor in tight. It's slipping. Oh, my son. I should have double checked the clamp. It doesn't have the same wrist strength as I have. Oh, lost my nav light. Nav light does not float. That's all right. Technically, you don't need it. I just got it because it's pretty. Came with my all-around white. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys, about that one. But if you can rewind that, and watch that. You will not see a bigger trout come out of this lake than that. You will not. I've never seen one that big in this lake. All pulled up at the rope. Should have double checked my son's loading of stuff. We gotta get out to deeper water. This lip likes to dive a little deeper than spinner. We at 6 feet. 6.5. 7. Oh, should be good. That was fantastic, guys. Let's see what else we can get with this. I've never seen one that big. That's got to be one of the best records. That would have been a record. I don't have a scale. I don't think I have a scale. But I don't think I have a measuring tape either. Oh well, no big deal. We got it on video, right? We got it on video. Okay, we're at 9 feet. We'll control this with us here. Wow. I wouldn't have kept it, that's for sure. That would not have been dinner. That would have been a feast, is what that would be. But no, you can't keep big fish like that. Take a picture of it, put it back. But do not. Let somebody else enjoy it too. I mean, let them have the same thrill that you had. He didn't jump like a trout, but boy, he fought like a steelhead, didn't he? I mean, I never seen a head like that big. That was over 2 feet. He's gonna get bigger in my head, you know that, don't you? We're gonna have to watch the video later, see if I can't get a decent measurement off of him in the video. But you know, something like size of my hand next to its head or something like that. That was fantastic. Never seen anything like it before in this lake. Biggest fish I ever caught in this lake, right there. So you guys witnessed the biggest fish I ever caught in this lake. Never, ever. Wow. Wow. Just wow. I'm gonna say wow all day. You know that, don't you? Unless I catch a bigger one, and then I'll say more wow. I can't imagine bigger than that. I had never seen anything that big in this lake. Wow. How many times have I said what? A lot. Well, we gave this rod and reel a good test with that one. I'm going to loosen that drag a bit, so it'll break line. This is 1 month underwater, this rod and reel, and we couldn't have tested better than on that fish, that's for sure. So, good job. Good job. Wow. I can't believe I caught that thing. We got him in the boat. That's all that matters, right? Get him in the boat. Get him in the boat. Oh, there we go. We got one. Oh, we lost him. It was a little guy though. Okay, we'll get more. We'll get more. That was a bite. Yeah, 10 feet water, good. We'll rattle the trap a little bit. We're in an area that I like right now. Gosh, guys, that was momentous. That's like cooking jaws, man, in this lake. That's what it was like. It was like cooking jaws. Wow. I got to stop recording and I got to roll that back. I mean, to be honest, that was my personal best. I've never had anything that big in fresh water. That was bigger than any bass I ever caught. That was as big a fish as I've ever caught in fresh water. So what you guys saw earlier was, well, the milestone. There's a fish jumping over there. We'll troll over to that spot. So you saw a milestone. And with my new boat, it was, shoot, guys, that was fantastic. I need a bigger net. No idea. That net couldn't fit it. It just wouldn't get in it. I pulled it out of the water with the net, but it wasn't in the net. You saw it. There's some fish here. Saw one jump, and my fish finder's seen a few, so nothing big though. Oh my God. What I'm going to do when I get over to the marina, I'm going to pause it. I need to look at that video. And I need to see how big that fish was. Get a guesstimate off of it. I mean, I've never seen a head that big on a trout. I mean, a rainbow trout. That was steelhead size. That was steelhead size. I've never seen anything like it. That was the first. That would be a lot. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. That was life changing right there. What you saw was life changing. Wow. Ah, yeah, he's 10 pounds. I mean, I could barely lift him, you know? I've never seen a trout that big. Let's go see Scott. And then I'll pause the video. We'll go back on live, don't worry. But I need to pause the video and upload it so I can see the size of that beast. My guess is, God, 26 inches. My guess, 10 pounds, 26 inches. That's my guess. Almost lost my motor too. My son's wrist. I gotta get him to work on his some wrist exercises so he can tighten this thing. Wow. That's all I can say. Can't wait to see it on video. I've never seen anything that big in this lake. I've never seen anything that big in this lake. I'd have to impede these guys' spot. Head over to Scott. Definitely do a screen grab of that, baby. Little editing. We just stocked them over at Aspen. I just caught a 10-pounder over there. Did 26 inches. Biggest one I've ever caught in this lake. That was my personal best. You know what? I've never caught a bigger fish than that in this lake. That was a big old fish. Looked like a steelhead. You know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. My net wasn't big enough.
Hey, that must have been a holdover. That couldn't have been.
Oh no, it was definitely a holdover. It was not. It was not a stock. I've never caught a fish that bigger in this lake. Its head was this big, just the head.
So did you get
Oh.
all 5, or did you?
I got it on one of my painted lipless cranks. I know. I see it. I see it.
Back right here would be great.
I'm working on it.
You're gonna be famous.
You know what? I recorded it. I'm going to stop the recording because I did a live, and I want to get it. I want to go back and rewind it a bit. So, okay, guys. So my viewers on my YouTube channel saw it. So we're going to